Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ladybug, and and what I thought I'd do is I would kind of give you an idea and show you what I've been doing. Okay, I worked on the this is the one I call the Cloud Lion, this one here, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but let me kind of get this over here. There we go. This is what I call the Cloud Lion. And I worked on it over here on this side last night. Got quite a bit done. I did all of this and this in here last night. And so I was working on that one. Okay. And then earlier in the day, I worked on this one. Hang on, let me get it out of here. Oops, sorry about that. And then I worked on this one. I hope you can see that all right. And I've gotten all the way up in here. Okay, it's about, I get the kitten, I haven't quite finished in the kitten yet. But I got it about halfway. You know, I got the mushroom pretty much done. As you can see. And so we're working on it. And then I also worked on this one earlier in the week. Whoop. And she's about halfway done. Let me turn this around. And her face is really turning out nice. She's going to have really pretty blue eyes. But as you can see, right, I've got her about halfway done. And so we're slowly getting there, little by little. You know, but she's got a lot of confetti in amongst, you know, around the hat and around the shirt and stuff. But I've got a lot of it done. But this is one for the, I believe it's for June. I started it a little early because it did have a lot of confetti, and I would like to have it completed by the time June ends. So anyway, that's what I've been doing on my diamond painting. And so I thought we would take and we work on this one again for a little while. Let me get my thing out here. I tell you what, I love this case. Okay, I mean, it's a nice case. I like it. It holds all of my drills and stuff. Okay, let me get my glasses. And I also wanted to let you know that the the packages have been mailed. They were mailed late afternoon on Tuesday. And you should be getting them in probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, something like that. And so you know, trying to get my, there we go. All right. What do we need? Let's see. No, we got some H's here. Let's do some H. H is number 30. And so anyway, that way y'all know what's happening with the stuff coming in the mail. And I still, as you can tell, I still got a cough. It's mostly congestion in my in my chest. My chest has a tendency to rattle, and it causes me to cough, you know. But other than that, I am doing a lot better. Thank you for all of the thoughts and prayers. I appreciate it. And before too much longer, I should be able to kick this cold right on out of here. So let's get started, shall we? Mm. Yeah, got a few H's here and there. And but yeah, I've been kind of consistently doing some time painting. I've been using my Diamond Art Club pen because it is a little easier on the hand. So, and happy, what is it, Thursday? Happy Thursday to everybody. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So, I hope everyone else is doing well. You know, this cold, boy, it's been a tough one. I've been sick before, but this one here is lingering. It's just holding on for everything it's worth. Just does not want to let go. Yeah. But eventually it will go away. Eventually. Like they say, this too will pass. And so anyway, we have had nothing but rain every day this week here in Chickamauga. Today we're supposed to have a 70% chance of rain again today. And the girls got to go out for a little while this morning, but then it started clouding up and getting ready to rain, so I had to bring them in. And but at least they got a little bit of outside time anyway. And they just Lily just doesn't like to be cooped up. Now Frankie, on the other hand, she's braver than she was. Let's put it that way. But she still prefers to be indoors. And she's got more. She likes to stay inside now. And now, if the door's open and she can look out the door, she's fine. She's okay with that, as long as she's inside. And so anyway, but they did get some downtime outside for a little while. They got maybe an hour and a half, something like that. And then and my grandson, he's cleaning up the front where he's got a lot of stuff piled up in the front. And he's busy cleaning that up and getting ready to take things off to the dump, that kind of thing. And my daughter's getting ready. She's in the process of making dinner for tonight. Yeah. And we're going to have, I think on Sunday, I think we decided to have scalloped potatoes with bacon bits in it. And then I'm not sure what kind of a side dish of meat and vegetables we're going to have yet. But we're going to have scalloped potatoes with bacon in it. We take a cheap thing of bacon, and we cut it up and chop it up, and then we fry it and get it where it's like little bacon chunks, and then we put it in with the scalloped potatoes, and then we put them in the oven and bake them in the oven. Add a little extra cheese on top, you know, and it turns out pretty good. We like it that way. I was telling her I was in the mood for some scalloped potatoes with either ham or bacon in it, and it's okay. We can do that. And so when we go to get our groceries tomorrow or on Saturday, I'll pick up like a 12 ounces thing of bacon. Yeah, every now and then I get a craving for bacon. Not very often, but every now and then. But I usually have bacon in with something else. Usually. Let's see. Where was I? Excuse me. I got a little bit of that putty on there now. I don't know where it's at. I thought I did. Oh well, I'll find it. I'm sure I'll run across it. I just don't see it right offhand now. And so anyway, and with all this rain and whatnot, we don't have any plans on going anywhere. You know, I found this tool through Temu, and when it comes in, I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. It's for diamond painting, but it's like looks like a guide, and it's good for setting it down and using it, especially for like square drills as a guide. Anyway, when it comes in, because I ordered it, and when it comes in, I'll show you what it looks like. I was sitting there thinking, because I've got quite a few of the square drills now, and I thought that would come in handy to help to get them to lay straight. So we'll see. And I'm still working on my drill storage. I work on that every now and then. I don't do it consistently. And eventually I will get it all squared away. And then let's see, what else have I been doing? Well, just trying to get over this cold, sleeping a lot. This stuff really tires you out. Oh, and I got a diamond painting in from AliExpress. Yep. I ordered it last month, and it just now came in. Yeah, I ordered it on the 21st of April, and it just got here yesterday. So it took a while to get here. Yeah, poor thing had to do the backstroke all the way from China, I guess. I don't know. I just know that it took a long time to get here. That's all. Yeah, I ordered it I think it was before the tariffs and stuff kicked in. So, either way, it still took a long time to get here. Yep, there's one right there. And so anyway, I'll show you here in just a minute. Unfortunately, it is double-sided, so I'm not really going to be able to show you a lot because of it. I'll try, but I'll just put it that way. No guarantees. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, me and Frankie, we've been watching that Swamp People. They hunt the alligators there in Louisiana. We've been watching that on the YouTube. She likes to sit and watch the YouTube with me. So me and her, we sit and watch the YouTube together. I don't see any more H's. Nope, I don't see any more. Not down here anyway, so I guess we're done with that one. Okay. I use this particular tray rather than the one that came with the kit because the drills seem to slide better in this one than they do in the other one. So, all right, there's that one. What's next? Now we got this thing that looks like a U-turn. Could do that one. Let's see, number 10. Let's see. 10. Yeah, but this is going to be a cute picture when it's done. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been pretty much staying close to home. I haven't really done much of anything here in the past week or so. Ever since I've been sick, so I've been just pretty much staying close to home. Let's see what we got here. Got a bunch of them way up here. I want to get to them. Excuse me. And been watching a lot of the other channels. Watching a bunch of them. You know, keeping myself entertained, I guess. There we go. And so I just kind of haven't really done a whole lot of anything, really. I helped my daughter empty the dishwasher here a little while ago. We've been using the dishwasher like a draining, like a dish drainer, you know, because the dishwasher finally bit the dust, which we knew it was getting ready to, but anyhow, so now we're down to washing them by hand, which honestly I prefer my dishes washed by hand anyway. They seem to come out cleaner. They don't end up with food and stuff left over adhered to it. So anyhow, so that's what we've been doing. We opened the dishwasher up, and what we did was we taken put a towel underneath where the bottom drawer is. We put a towel under there, and we pull the drawer out, and then we use that like a dish drainer. And then we wash all the dishes, and then once they dry, we put them away. You know. Yeah. No point going out and buying a whole dishwasher, a dish drainer when you can use the old dishwasher. Yeah. So. Yeah, my daughter and my grandson, they both had to work on Memorial Day for some reason. So, hmm, there. And other than that, that's it. Yeah, my grandson has decided that the next time his dog Nova comes into heat and has her lady time, he's decided he's going to breed her with a friend's dog. His friend has a like a merle colored dachshund, and Nova is a black and tan dachshund, and so he's decided he's going to breed her. And like I told him, if he does, I want one of the puppies, because I like Nova. She's a character. She's very entertaining. Let's put it that way. And when everybody is out of the house or working or whatever, she's one that keeps me company. The cats are great and everything, but they're aloof. And they kind of stay off to themselves, as they get older. They're not as dependent on me as they were. And that's why I said I want to get a puppy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until, come on. I'm going to wait and get a puppy out of Nova. Yeah, I'll keep one of her daughters. Yeah. I like the females. I don't know. The females are, I don't know, they don't have a tendency to mark their territories, if you know what I mean, like a male does. So that's why I'm going to get a female, and I'll save up the money and I'll have her spaded. And that way I've got me a little companion. Yeah, because I lost my Gizzy. She was she was half, hold on now, she was half Yorkshire and half Pomeranian. And she was very loving, very sweet dog. And she finally died of old age. She was old when she finally passed away. And even though she's been gone over a year now, I still miss her. Yeah. God, I'll be glad when I get rid of this congestion. It sits right, almost right at the top of your throat, and every time you take a deep breath, it rattles, and it causes me to cough a lot, which I hate. But we're getting there, little by little. But no, I thought I'd put out this video and let y'all know what was going on. And let you know that the uh, packages have been mailed. And my daughter mailed them on late afternoon, around about 2 o'clock or so, on Tuesday. And so y'all should get them. You know, I would say about anywhere from 5 to 8 days, maybe 5 to 7 days, something like that. And again, you might get them sooner than that too. I'm just guessing. And so, yeah, I just thought we'd work on this a little bit and just have a little chat. Yeah, I like these pins that come from in the Diamond Art Club. I like these pins. At first, I didn't think I would because I never had much luck with the putty. But I like this one. This one, yeah, I like the putty. And but I'm a single placer anyway, so it has it where he's got like looks like a 4 placer on there. It might be more, I don't know. But I never do more than a single placer. I don't know, I've always been that way. I did do a little bit of stitching, but I haven't done much in the last day or so. But I figured I'd work on this diamond painting, eventually get it done. But yeah, I hadn't worked on that cloud lion in a while. I had it hanging up, where it was up and out of the way, but it laid flat. Because I'm kind of limited in space in here. So I got it on a coat hanger, hanging up with a couple of pins to hold it onto the coat hanger. Just kind of improvising. And then whatnot. But yeah, I got some stuff. I got chores and stuff I got to do. I got litter box I got to empty and take out because the trash runs tomorrow. So I got to completely empty the litter box, clean it out real good, and then replace it with fresh litter. That's the only problem with cats is you have to maintain a litter box for them, unless they're 100% outdoor cats, and mine are not. Mine are mostly indoor cats. Yeah, I got, I don't know if you can see it or not. No, you can't. Anyway, these little spots up here, it's got these little tiny dots, right? And those are ABs. They're like a white AB. And I'll be putting those in pretty soon here. But that's what those are. Those are for the ABs. Because this one here has, I can't remember. I think it said, doesn't say. I thought it did, but I guess not. But anyway, they got, I think it's got 2 or 3 ABs in this group. So, because there's some right in here that are kind of like an orange color here, and then there's the white ones here, And I think there's some up in the eyes, I think. I'm not positive, but anyhow. Yeah, I was going to have hot tea this morning and changed my mind and decided to have some sugar-free hot chocolate instead. Mm, yeah. Yeah, we mix our own hot chocolate. That way I can regulate the amount of sugar that's in it. And so what I do is I mix cocoa with a sweetener and some creamer and some sugar-free creamer. So, yeah. Mm, right there. Yeah, I like this pen because you don't have to be constantly loading it with wax. Every now and then you have to twist the top and push a little bit of putty out, to use. But other than that, you know, you can go a long period without having to um, basically reload it, which is good, you know. Yeah. We're getting there. We got a few right here, and then some up here, and then we're done with this particular symbol. Mm, excuse me. Yeah, I've been trying to catch the lives, but with the medication that I'm on, and then the cold medicine on top of that, it keeps knocking me out, putting me to sleep. And because of it, I keep missing the lives. So I'm getting them on replay instead. Ah, come on. Yeah, it's getting there. It's slowly coming together. I think it looks pretty good. All things considered. Okay. The next ones we have to get is up in here. Pull this down a little bit. Unfortunately, if you have the light up too high, it has a tendency to glare on your glasses, and it makes it hard to see. You end up getting a headache, squinting, trying to see through the glare. So, so what we're going to do is I'm going to finish this symbol, and then I think I'm going to get off of here. You know, I just mainly wanted to let y'all know that those packages have been gone out, and you'll be receiving them pretty soon. Congratulations again. I'm sorry for the delay between my daughter's crazy hours and me getting sick. I wasn't able to get to the post office, and but we finally got them in the mail, so they're on their way. That's the main thing. Yeah, we're just about done here on this particular symbol. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I got the last one. No, I don't. I got a couple up here. The only thing I did discover about this particular painting, I don't know if it's like that with all of the diamond art clothes, but the tape that I used to grid it off doesn't stick to the plastic very well. So yeah, because I like to take the painter's tape and I grid it off with the blue tape. And I noticed that when I try to do it with this one, it won't stick to the plastic sheet that's over it. So I said, well, okay. So I've kind of had to not use the painter's tape. But that's okay. We'll make do. All the way across here. Yeah, we're just about done. I'm not going to go all the way up and around his head when I got all this other stuff down here that I need to get done. Besides that, my fingers keep sticking to it. Alright, I think I'm going to call it quits. I think we're pretty much done here. Right. There. Alrighty, we're going to be done with that part anyway, at least for now. And because I still got a whole bunch of stuff. I got all this I got to work on. This part, just bits and pieces scattered here and yonder. So I'm going to call it quits for today. So we've been on here for what? Almost 40 minutes. So time flies when we're having fun, right? But I'll continue working on this off camera and I'll show you the progress. But this one, the background up in here, it's very tedious because it's a lot of color blocking. And so it does get a little tedious. But other than that, we're doing good. We're getting there slowly. So y'all have a good day. Have a blessed day. You know, all I can say is God bless you, God keep you, keep you happy, warm, cool, and healthy. So have a good day. Bye bye.